calm your mind and transform your inner life. What if your peace is already here, right now? There are moments in life when we feel something inside us has broken. We don't know exactly when, we just know we're no longer the same. And the worst part isn't the pain. It's the constant noise in the mind. A storm that never stops. But what if I told you there is a way out? Not outside, but within you. This video is not here to distract you. It's not an escape. It's an invitation to return to yourself, to the present moment, to that quiet place where everything is okay, even if nothing is fixed. Lucia had a good life. She was doing everything right. A stable job, a relationship, friends, Tuesday yoga. But every night, as she closed her eyes, something inside her was screaming. A subtle anxiety, a tightness in her chest, as if something was deeply out of place. And her mind wouldn't stop. Why am I not happy if I have everything? Why do I feel alone even when I'm surrounded by people? Why does it feel like I'm living someone else's life? One winter night, after a meaningless argument with her partner, she went out for a walk. The cold burned her cheeks. The city lights felt distant, almost foreign. She sat alone on a bench in a quiet park. And for the first time, she did nothing. She didn't check her phone. She didn't try to distract herself. She simply sat. The wind touched her skin. She heard the rustling of leaves in the distance. She felt her breath. And in that moment of complete stillness, something shattered. But it wasn't her. It was the illusion that she had to be someone, that she had to prove something, that she had to control everything to feel safe. An older woman sat quietly next to her. She didn't ask any questions. She just said in a soft voice,
"Sometimes, the soul doesn't need answers. It just needs you to stop running."
And then she walked away. Lucia remained still. For the first time, she didn't feel the need to understand. She just allowed herself to be present, to breathe, to feel the moment. And right there, in the silence, her healing began. From that night on, Lucia didn't become a whole new person overnight. She didn't quit her job. She didn't move to the Himalayas. But she began to do something different. Something incredibly simple and powerful. She paused. Whenever anxiety showed up, she sat down, closed her eyes, and returned to her body, to her breath, to the now. At first, nothing happened. But over time, her mind began to quiet. She stopped reacting with fear or anger. She began to observe, to listen without defending, to walk without rushing. And most importantly, she learned to stop believing every thought that crossed her mind. Because she realized something vital. The mind is a tool, not the master of your life. Lucia still had problems, but she was no longer a prisoner of her mind. And slowly, she started to feel something she hadn't felt since childhood. Peace, joy without reason, presence, life. Maybe you, like Lucia, are looking for a way out. But what if instead of escaping, you just need to return? Return to yourself, to your breath, to this second, to now. Close your eyes for a moment. Inhale, exhale. Do you feel it? That subtle peace. It's not outside you. It's within. You don't need to fix everything today. You don't need all the answers. Just come back to this moment. Because the now has no fear. The now has no anxiety. The now just is. If this message touched something inside you, I invite you to come back to this video whenever you need to. Share it with someone who may be going through a hard time. And remember, peace is not a destination. It's a path that begins now.